We are Group 18. We will explain MHC restriction. To briefly explain the MHC constraint, the mechanism by which T cells recognize foreign substances. When MHC is compatible and antigen is recognized, T cells are activated and immune responses occur. T cell receptors, TCR, exist in T cells to recognize foreign substances. Each T cell has only one type of TCR. In order for the TCR to recognize a foreign substance, two conditions must be met: MHC compatibility and antigen compatibility with TCR. Antigenetic substances are broken down into peptides and combined with MHC. Antigens are suggested on the cell surface. When a suitable TCR combines and recognizes it, cells are activated and an immune response occurs. This phenomenon is called MHC restriction. Here, an immune response occurs due to MHC restriction. Consider an example when MHC restrictions do not occur. Even if the antigens are compatible, when the MHC is different, T cells cannot recognize the antigen. Therefore, immune responses do not occur. Also, when the MHC is compatible but the antigens are different, T cells cannot recognize it. Therefore, immune reaction does not occur. In summary, MHC restriction is a phenomenon in which when MHC matches and an antigen is recognized, T cells are activated and an immune response occurs. Since there are many types of antibodies, there are also many types of T cells. In most cases, their own T cells cannot accept antigen presentation from other antigen-presenting cells because T cells are selected in the limbs by their own HLA. This study was awarded a Nobel Prize. Learn more about MHC restriction. There are three types of MHC based on differences in structure and function. MHC class 1 is expressed in all nucleated cells. CD8 positive T cells react to antigens presented by MHC class 1. All CD8 positive naive T cells differentiate into cytotoxic T cells and TC cells. MHC class 2 is expressed only on antigen-presenting cells, such as macrophages, dendritic cells, and B cells. CD4 responds to MHC class 2 antigen presentation positive cells. CD4 positive naive T cells mainly differentiate into helper T cells, regulatory T cells, or TREGs, and produces various cytokines in response to antigen presentation and powers up phagocytes such as macrophages. To sum up, MHC constraint means MHC fits and antigen recognizes. MHC class 1 has all nucleated cells and presents antigens to CD8 positive T cells. In the case of an intraocular proliferating virus or cancerization of its own cell, class 1 cell responds. MHC class 2 has only antigen-presenting cells and presents antigen to CD4 positive T cells. MHC class 2 is used to respond to things that multiply outside cells, such as bacteria and pathogens that infect antigen-presenting cells. This is end of our presentation. Thank you for listening.